the world of Greek mythology, gods are supernatural beings with great strength and power. They rule the world and decide the fate of people. The gods are divided into two main groups, the Olympian gods and the underworld gods. The Olympians are the supreme deities ruling the world from the top of Mount Olympus. They include Zeus, god of the sky and thunder, Hera, goddess of marriage and family, Poseidon, god of the sea, Demeter, goddess of agriculture, Athena, goddess of wisdom and war, Apollo, god of light, music and poetry, and Artemis, goddess of hunting and wild nature. The underworld gods are the gods who rule over the afterlife. They include Hades, god of the underworld, Persephone, goddess of spring and rebirth, and the Erinyes, goddesses of revenge. Greek gods are worshipped and respected by humans. They are symbols of strength, power, and immortality. In the world of Greek mythology, Apollo is one of the most important gods. He is the god of light, music, poetry, prophecy, and medicine. Apollo was born on the island of Delos, a small island located in the Mediterranean. Leto, mother of Apollo, was forced to hide from the pursuit of Hera, wife of Zeus. Hera was a jealous goddess, and she did not want Zeus to have children with anyone else. Apollo, one of the most significant gods in Greek mythology, was the son of Zeus, the king of gods, and Leto, a Titan goddess. He was born on the island of Delos and nurtured by snakes during his infancy. Childhood. Apollo was born on the small island of Delos in the Mediterranean. Leto, Apollo's mother, had to evade Hera, Zeus' wife, who was envious and did not want Zeus to have children with anyone else. Hera sent a giant python to Delos to destroy Leto. However, Poseidon, the sea god, came to Leto's aid. He protected her, allowing her to give birth to Apollo and his twin sister, Artemis. Apollo and Artemis were raised by snakes, which served as Apollo's protectors during his childhood. Early on, Apollo displayed his talents in various fields. He was a gifted musician, creating the lyre. He also excelled in poetry and prophecy. Adulthood. As Apollo matured, he became a versatile and talented god. He was associated with light, music, poetry, prophecy, and healing. Apollo was also a brave warrior who participated in many battles. Apollo is often described as a handsome young man with golden hair, often depicted with a lyre in hand. He was considered a protective god of humanity, often called upon in times of hardship. Apollo's stories. Apollo is a central character in numerous Greek myths. Some of the most famous stories about Apollo include the tale of Daphne. Apollo pursued Daphne, a young woman, but she pleaded with her father to transform her into a laurel tree. Apollo turned her into a tree, using its leaves as his wreath. The story of Hyacinth. Hyacinth was a beautiful young man loved by Apollo. Apollo accidentally killed Hyacinth in a discus-throwing contest and turned his blood into a flower. The tale of Phaeton. Phaeton, the son of Helios, the sun god, convinced Apollo to let him drive the sun chariot. However, he lost control, nearly setting Earth on fire. Apollo had to intervene to save Earth. Apollo's death. Apollo never died. He was an immortal god and would exist indefinitely. However, some stories suggest that Apollo was killed by an enemy or due to a curse. These stories, however, are typically considered mythological. Apollo in modern culture. Apollo remains a prevalent figure in modern culture, featured in various literary works, music, and art. For example, John Keats wrote the famous poem Ode to Apollo. He is also a popular character in video games and films, such as in the game God of War. Apollo is a complex and captivating deity, continuing to inspire people across centuries.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to our channel to see more interesting videos.